Gentlemen, welcome everybody to the 2024 Kickstart Invitational podcast, where we dive into the heart of the Kickstart Invitational. I'm, of course, your host, Kyle Steffi, alongside Justin and Carter McPhail. In each episode, we'll be bringing you exclusive insights, player profiles, behind-the-scenes interviews, and experts analysis of the latest developments of the Kickstart Invitational. McPhail brothers, first and foremost, how you guys doing?
Doing well.
Doing well. Thanks, Cal.
Appreciate you guys joining me. Breaking news, as you see here from the title of this episode. Bad news on the Kickstart front. We have not only lost one to injury, we've lost two to injury. Flop, Flop, Michael Bomarito, and Fetty, Connor Fedoric, both ruled officially out for the Kickstart Invitational. Flop is nursing a hip injury, and Fetty had unfortunately broke his wrist in the last round of the playoffs that he was in. Very upset by the news on both fronts. Obviously, we love them both. I haven't met Flop. He's been dodging me for 5 years to meet in person, but love them both nevertheless. And, we're going to miss them. I haven't cleared this with Jay or Karts or the Board of Trustees. But if you guys want to come and hang out, you have my invite at least.
Yeah.
Fetty.
Airbnb is going to be paid for. We'll find the fillers. Come and stay.
Yeah. As you guys can see here, we do have a special guest that probably none of you other than Cullen would recognize. Before we introduce them, we do have a quick ad read from one of our sponsors. So, Carter, why don't you kick us off?
Like always, today's episode is brought to you by Dunham Sports. Get ready to hit the greens with our sponsor, Dunham's, your one-stop shop for more than just turnips and all things golf. With their awesome selection of clubs, balls, and gear, you'll be swinging like a pro in no time. We've got an exclusive deal just for you. Use code Kickstart24 for an awesome 24% off on all golf gear and accessories. Exclusions may apply. Is this Georgia Heat playing tricks on me? Because Dunham's must be doing something right. Visit Dunham's in-store or online at dunhamsports.com to score your gear and make every round a hit. Dunham Sports, where the great outdoors meets unbeatable savings, and every swing feels like it's leading you to those good directions.
Hunting, fishing, loving every day. Thank you always, Dunham's. Thank you, Carter, for the ad read. So yeah, we got a new face here. As you guys said, well, we'll take a step back. We found out about the news about Flop and Fetty about a week ago.
Go.
I was up in Traverse City with Justin, and it just so happened to work out that the Board of Trustees has added me to their inner circle. So I do officially get to help plan and assist with some of the inner workings of this trip. And one of the first things that I did when I heard that Flop and Fetty were both going to be out, talked to the board, and we gave my buddy Parker a call here. Parker Mitchell, Lake Fenton graduate, current Ypsilanti resident. Welcome to the podcast and welcome to the Kickstart.
Yes, sir. Thank you, boys. Appreciate you having me. Super pumped to be here.
Yeah. So first question we ask all of our guests, what does a Kickstart mean to you?
Ooh, good question. Kickstart, for me, it's an opportunity, coming into this. Get to meet a lot of new faces, play a lot of good golf, hopefully. But, just an opportunity, make some new friends, hang out with the boys, and I'm looking forward to it.
Is that the most unique answer we've gotten yet, fellas?
It's up there for sure. Ask somebody what the trip means to them who's barely ever heard of it.
Yeah.
Claims that he watched the first 2 episodes of this podcast, which is probably a bad sign. Not our best work. But no, I'm pumped to have Parker on. It's obviously a unique answer, and me personally, I'm happy to have another like low handicap person on there that can some people can maybe lean on, and all the eyes don't feel like they're pointed at me and Tricky the whole time. So Carter will get into that, but I'm excited.
No pressure.
I'm a low handicap guy.
Well,
the people forget.
Respect.
Carter, why don't you get us into the player profile here of Parker Mitchell?
Yeah, so a lot of people know. No one on the or in the trip knows. Me and Parker were locker partners in 8th grade.
I didn't even know
Um,
that.
Yes, sir.
But we'll dive right into it once we got sent to the office because we put a steel axle rod in our locker, so it didn't lock. We didn't have to put our combination, and they were not happy. Anyways, moving right along. Parker Mitchell, known in his youth days by the nickname Freaky Feet, despite facing significant injuries throughout his youth, including breaking his tibia and fibula in 6th grade football, his L5 vertebrae in 8th grade football, and his wrist in 12th grade soccer, Parker's determination and passion for sports remained unwavering. 2017 Lake Fenton High School graduate made his name as a varsity golfer alongside notable teammate, your boy, forming a formidable golfing duo. The class of 2017 saw Parker and his classmates excel in various ways. However, the most impressive feat for the entire graduating class is the combined three Kickstart Invitational Championships. And everyone wants to know, will Parker Mitchell add his name to the Lake Fenton High School history books? Or will he watch it wither away?
It is a consistency. Every single Lake Fenton graduate has won a Kickstart Invitational Championship.
Wow.
Not to add pressure, but
Never lost.
Yeah, not a big deal.
Wow.
But
Impressive.
more of the intangibles. Obviously, I can speak on it having played team golf with Parker. Great teammate. You know, a guy that no matter where the ball goes, it's pin high.
we lose them.
We lost him.
Got banned?
I just got banned.
I think. Go ahead, Kyle.
No, yeah. I mean, I know Carter hasn't played with Parker as much as I have over the last couple of years. Parker's a stripe. I know we briefly mentioned it before. He's a 5 handicap. I think you're what, 4.7 right now, Parker?
Yeah, 4.7.
All right, yeah. So Kickstart rules, we'd bump him up to 5. I mean, the guy's a stripe. If anyone on this pod, watches Bob Does Sports, doesn't look like Fat Perez, but kind of plays like him. Guy just doesn't miss.
I love that.
Guy
I
just
love
doesn't
that.
really miss. Every shot's a good shot. There's really nothing outlandish. You're not going to see any, shanks into the woods or duffed putts. Like, he's going to be pretty consistent all across the board. He's not going to nuke it by any means, but he's just going to play good, consistent golf and keep the pressure on all day long.
Yeah, I can jump in here a little bit, Kyle. I think to talk about like some of the off course stuff, I haven't spent a ton of time with Parker, but played a little bit of video games with him, known him for a long time. We've been to some sporting events, and I think one of the things is he's going to fit in really well with the group of guys that we have. And I think when we look for people to add to this trip, that's the top of the list. Way before we talk about their golfing ability or that stuff, which is all obviously a bonus to have Parker on. But he's going to fit in, right away with the guys. He's going to be able to mesh with all the different people, and he's seems excited to get on the trip and meet a bunch of new people, and that's a big part of it. That's important to the history of the trip and the sort of the ethos of what the Kickstart is to everybody. And hopefully that means that we'll be fired up, and he'll fit right in and make a difference for whichever team he gets drafted to.
100%. Carter, welcome back. First of all,
Hey guys, I don't know
Hey.
what happened. I don't think Joe McPhail paid the internet bill.
I
Poor guy.
doubt it.
So Carter, just to catch you up to speed, we picked up where you left off.
Where did I leave off?
You were talking about intangibles, Parker on the course, off the course.
Oh, did we get any of those out or no?
No,
Oh
all
yeah,
of them.
we filled.
All.
Yeah, we filled everybody in.
All right, cool. Yeah, did you tell him about it being pin high?
Yep.
All right, then yeah, then that's all right. Then everything else was just filler.
So Parker, I know when I called you originally, to give you the official invite, I gave you a as much of an overview about the Kickstart as I possibly could. Jay here is going to run you through just a 5-minute history lesson to get you up to speed here.
Awesome.
Yeah, well, I'll start with the format. It's like a Ryder Cup style thing, as you know. For us, that means it's 2 6-person teams. We're playing match play over 3 days, 4 rounds. We're gonna have the draft on Sunday night this year, June 2nd. The returning champion captain gets to pick first. The opposing captain happens to be Carter and I's cousin, Chase Bierbauer. He's going to pick second, and they're going to alternate all the way through. So 4 rounds of match play. That's 3 best ball matches. So Monday and Tuesday we're playing 4 ball best ball matches, and then on Wednesday when we head over to Pilgrim's Run, we're going to play 1 singles match. Everybody's going to have a person to play against and play singles, and it's 1 point per match. So every match, there's no front back total, just 1 point per match. That's 15 points available. It's going to take 8 points for the Golden Harps to win, 7.5 points for the conductors to retain the Kickstart Invitational trophy. We'll have a vote after the singles matches for some of the awards. We've got obviously MVP, individual low net. We've got a Carlisle Fraser Unsung Hero Award. It's sort of like the off course award. We've got a new for this year. We've got a most improved. That's net score based from the previous time you've played to now.
Got it.
18 holes Monday, 36 on Tuesday, 18 on Wednesday, and we'll crown a champion and pass out some prizes. So last year, the conductors were able to win the first year of 6-person teams. The first year, the conductors won the 4-person teams. That would have been Carter, myself, Michael Bomarito, and Brendan McLaren in year 1. And then last year, Carter, Kyle, myself, Brendan McLaren, and Chase. So.
And Dan.
And Dan Henderson. So going into it, conductors 2 years straight, and looking to become the first 3-peat in Kickstart Invitational history.
Jay, would you just go over the captaincy selection, how it works, how it switches too? Just part of the trip.
Yeah, so captaincy, we try to reward some of the guys that have been on the trip for a little bit longer. So you have to have been on the trip for at least 2 years. And then if you are chosen as the captain, you've got to sit out at least 1 year. You got to sit out at least 2 years, and then you're eligible for captaincy again. The board of directors kind of holds the sole responsibility of beginning the invitation process for captains, and the winning captain will stay every year. Only 1 captain will be replaced unless for some reason the returning captain was injured or couldn't play the following year. But the previous year, so in year 1, Chase went 0-4 for his team and was part of the losing squad. Last year he bounced back. He went 3-0-1 and really helped the conductors to a victory. And actually in year 2 denied his first invitation to become a captain for year 2 and said, I didn't play good enough. I don't think I'm the person that the guys want to follow out there. So he backed up his words and played well and accepted the captaincy for year 3 and named his team the Golden Harps, and they're coming for the conductors for sure.
Let them come.
I like that. It's a good team name.
Pause. Also worth noting, year 1, Cullen was the captain that did lose to the conductors and Carter. Year 2, Preston is the captain that lost to Carter as well. Any questions, Parker? Anything you're thinking about?
No, I'm just excited to play a little team golf, but also have some individual matchups too. So it'll be nice to get a little competitiveness, but I'm all about the vibes at the same time too. So that'll be there as well.
Let me ask you this. Have you played any of the courses on the trip before? Have you played at Pilgrim's Run? I know you spent a little bit of time in Grand Rapids, so you might have been out at the mines before maybe, or Diamond Springs. Have you been to any of those places? Do you have any course history, course knowledge?
So I looked them up. Kyle actually sent me a video about the golf courses, so I know a little bit about them. Definitely excited to play them. Sounds like they're a great bang for your buck, like good deal for nice quality courses. So I'm excited about that. I personally haven't played any of them, so yeah, I'm excited to try them out.
Awesome.
Sweet.
They're awesome. 3 of the best courses you can play. It's
I know.
unbelievable.
I got to do like the fly through I'm gonna look up the website and do like the hole by hole fly through for sure.
Kyle, did you send him the no laying up YouTube video?
Is that the one? No, I sent him the, what was it, the Instagram short that we had floated around the
Yeah.
other day in the group chat?
We gotta send him the tourist sauce one of it.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some long form videos out there that you can sort of break into. There's some from No Laying Up. There's a couple from the Fried Egg on YouTube. We can send
Oh, yeah.
those over for some, for some light reading, some light research type of stuff.
Oh, yeah. If there's one thing in the world I'll research, it's golf. So send them my way.
Is there a particular reason you guys didn't send those to me in my first year?
No,
Oh, we did.
They're scared.
yeah, they probably were in the group chat actually.
I don't recall. I don't
Yeah,
recall.
I would guess Carter probably sent those in there because he watches those, I think, like every other week.
They're fun to watch. Before we get on to our next segment, one of our favorite segments, for being honest, Jay, why don't you kick us off to our favorite sponsor? I'll say.
Our favorite spot. Yeah,
I'll say
I
our
think
favorite.
maybe the only one
My
that
favorite.
is actually actively sponsoring this trip. We don't know if they know that. They probably don't. Our boy Dan's got that covered. We don't ask questions. The next segment coming up is the rapid fire segment, sponsored by Alliance Beverage. Alliance Beverage is a local beer distributor here in Traverse City that exists to help fulfill and enhance the quality of lives of their associates, customers, suppliers, and community. Alliance is here to support the Kickstart Invitational Draft, the event, this podcast, and the pursuit of great golf and great friends. Thank you to Alliance. Thanks to Dan. Get your guys' recommendations or suggestions or preferences over to him as soon as possible. He's up against the clock to get his sticky paws on some free stuff. So get it over to him as soon as he can.
Any confirmation on the Twisted Tea bag?
Yeah, I know that the Twisted Tea bag is confirmed. I don't know how many. The quantity is a question mark, but if I know my boy Dan, I know there will be plenty of bags to slap for sure.
I'd love to rattle the bog with just a bag and we just pass it. It's a health code violation for sure, but
I'll just walk it around and go fountain.
All right, Carter, roll us into our rapid fire segment with Parker here.
All right, Parker, here we go. 75 questions, 14 seconds. Are you ready?
All right. Yeah.
What's the record score?
I think the record score is 4 minutes 20 seconds.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Don't think.
All right.
Just go. And if I don't specify, you got to make it up on your own. Parker, are you ready?
Let's roll. I'm ready.
Okay, hold on. I texted Dan that I wanted high noons.
He's icing my boy.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The clock will start, and I read the first question. You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yep, I'm ready.
Better time to. Are you ready? Okay.
That's wrong.
Better time to play golf, spring or fall?
Ball.
What is the lowest score you've recorded on 18 holes?
72.
Where do you play your most golf or most of your golf?
Ypsilanti. Eagle Crest.
What is the favorite golf course you've ever played?
So many. Warwick Hills, maybe? I don't know.
What is your favorite course in Michigan?
Warwick Hills.
Warwick Hills. Okay, there we go. Who is your favorite pro golfer?
It's Jordan Spieth for a long time. I'm gonna say Jordan Spieth.
How often do you get to play golf currently?
2 days a week.
What is your favorite part in the Carlisle Fraser award-winning song Rattlin' Bog?
The last part of it where you drink the longest.
Okay. So you like you like all the lines. Got it.
Yeah.
What is the favorite part of your game? Your golf game.
Wedges.
Oh, he's a wedge guy. Who is in your dream foursome?
Me, John Daly, Tiger Woods. Jordan Spieth. I don't know.
Wow.
Or dudes.
Three dudes. And Parker.
Wait, I thought we were talking about golf.
Didn't specify.
God damn it.
Describe your ideal playing partner in 10 seconds. This one is golf.
Ideal playing partner? Like, can you specify just like best parts of their game?
If you're gonna build them like it's my player, what do you want your
Right.
ideal playing partner to be like?
All right, give me the driver of Rory. Give me the irons of Morikawa. Give me the wedges of Phil. Give me the putting of Cameron Smith.
Okay.
Nice.
Who is your biggest celebrity crush?
Margot Robbie.
Good answer.
What is your favorite beer?
All beer.
What is your favorite drink of choice?
Beer. I love beer.
We didn't see that one coming. What is your favorite bar in the Grand Rapids area?
Founders.
That's a good answer. Formerly
Nice.
a sponsor of this program.
Yeah.
And what is currently your favorite hole in Michigan?
16 at Eagle Crest. This is the Island Green Par 5.
Yeah, you should call her. Player you most want to be a partner with in 2024?
In the
Who would you like to play
Invitational?
with? Yep.
I've never played golf with Justin, so I'd like to be partners with Justin.
We can make that happen. Who are you planning on voting for, Trump or Biden?
Ooh, we're getting political on here? I mean, do you want me to give I can give my
You could
answer.
pass.
I'm
You
gonna
could
pass.
pass.
It's
I'm
up to
gonna
you.
pass. I'm gonna pass.
Do what
on
you. And then in the 2024 Kickstart Invitational, which team do you think will win?
I'm going whichever team I'm on. Whoever drives.
Yeah, attaboy.
Good
Well
answer.
done.
Good answer.
It took four people to get on, and they would just pick one of the teams before someone started saying whatever team I'm on.
He took the curveballs well, fellas, I think.
He took the curveballs. Yeah, he took some pitches in there. They
Yeah.
caught him on his back foot. He watched him go by, but he fouled a few off, got through.
Swung
Actually-
and missed at a just absolute heater of a curveball.
What?
Which one?
Is John Daly Tiger Woods answer.
Oh.
Yeah, that one was tough.
He was expecting fastball, yeah, and he got it.
We
got
had,
it.
Also-
see, that's the thing is if you watch the Joe Bauer, he talks about his starts. That's tunneling early in the at bat, get the pitches coming in the same trajectory. So then he thinks it's coming middle fastball and just poor guy.
See, I had the golfer's mentality. I'm focusing on one thing, and it's just what's right in front of me at a time. So
I like
that.
was never
How's
was
your-
never a good baseball player.
This guy's PR trained with Esser and Cullen.
Yeah, full send.
His second to last question, him going, "Do you want me to answer? I'll answer." And then immediately finds out that pass is an option. Like,
Yeah.
oh, no.
Kyle,
would
why don't you roll us into the next part? And I think some guys, our big gamblers will have some questions about two guys being out. So there's some ramifications of what's going on our gambling site here.
Yeah.
to throw us in.
Yeah. So if you guys listened to the whole pod all the way through the last time, we had rolled out a new fun gambling format for this year. $10 a man, most selection of picks all the way through. The most picks in at the end of it wins all the money in the pot. Obviously there's some things in there that need to be adjusted. Flop and Fetty departing. Obviously skews some of those questions. Maybe some people had some answers in. So here's what we're going to do. Justin's going to lean into this here in a moment about one more person. But once we have the 12 people finalized, I'm going to reset that sheet. Everybody gets to do new responses. We did tell Flop and Fetty if they still want to put in the $10 to gamble on it, they can. So if they get all of them right, they're going to get all the money. Obviously not a requirement for anybody to join, but it's $10 and I don't know, it's some fun. Who knows?
Yeah,
absolutely. Parker, to fill you in here, we did a Google sheet of like a million questions of predictions of the Kickstart. Whoever gets them all right or the most right wins all the money. $10 a man. You'll be at a little bit of a disadvantage, but you're more than welcome to still, join in on it if you'd like.
I like to gamble.
Yeah. So updates to come on it. But we'll be updating the group chat and I'll reset the responses. So as soon as we get another person here added to the 12, we'll get that rolling.
Wait, is the gambling, is it cash or Venmo?
Venmo me, maybe. It's
Yeah.
not due until before the draft.
Yeah, Venmo Kyle anytime before that Sunday.
I'd
Okay.
actually prefer no one Venmo me until when we get there, but
Nobody Venmo Kyle until Sunday.
bingo. Okay, we're good. We're locked in.
Before the draft starts, we will announce
Remind
it
everyone. Okay.
that it's
Yeah.
now or never. Get your picks in. We're gonna do it in the next however long because some of the prop bets are
Yeah.
draft eligible
Related,
and
yeah.
also I will say one of the tickets that we talked about was the number of each relationship status, and things have changed quickly.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that.
Wait,
See if I can find it ahead of me. Fiance's at -110 and bachelor's at plus 10,000. Parker, what is your current relationship status?
single.
Bachelor
Whoa.
That bachelor ticket.
with a loss of a fiance and a loss of a boyfriend. All of a sudden, bachelors
Yeah.
are moving up at plus 10,000. This could break the bank, folks. It's hard to imagine that bachelors will go from 2 to somehow beat the 4 married. But you never know.
Oh God.
Jay, move us into the search update here.
So we're looking for dudes, as you know. We're searching for some dudes out there.
Yeah.
We need some guys around here. No, we've got some feelers out. So we've asked. We've gotten some no's. We've gotten one yes, of course, but we've got a few other invites out. Um, we're gonna hold off for just a little bit before we start asking everybody from the trip to start reaching out to their dudes they know that play golf and would fit in. Um, but we've got a couple out there where we think there's some possibilities. So hopefully we'll have this ironed out before kind of the start of next week. It's Wednesday today as we're recording. Ideally, we'll have this ironed out by the weekend. But if we get to Friday or Saturday, we'll let you guys know in the group chat that you know start firing in some recommendations, and we can reach out to those people. But um, I don't know. There's Carter. Do you have some promise from one of the guys that you've reached out to, uh, or Kyle? Any promise from anybody else that you've reached out to?
I have received that it sounds like Zane is out.
Yeah.
A couple others that I've reached out to. One guy is interested. He's waiting on seeing how the end of his professional hockey season goes.
Sure.
If it ends in time, he has a different golf trip for the 29th to the 1st, I think.
Whoa.
So
Very
if he
close.
I'm trying to remember what he said.
Kyle, why don't you fill us
It's
in
the
on yours?
It's the
Okay.
it's the 29th. Yeah, so if his season ends in time to get on that trip, he's going on that trip. If it ends and he can't make that one, he will make ours. Or his season could just keep going and then he won't make either.
There's just
Or-
no
Okay.
way we go that deep into this process without having another guy, but
100%.
I appreciate the in-depth update there.
Yeah.
I also asked his twin brother, however, that guy said he's going on the other trip.
Okay.
I've had a couple guys edge us and say yes, and then turn around and say no. So I'm still in the search. I got nothing on my end, but nevertheless,
Yeah. So a
Alright.
couple feelers out there. We'll update obviously the entire trip when we know, as you guys have seen, but we'll also update you guys when it's time for all hands on deck, so to speak. So um, right now 11, and then I don't know if the board of trustees wants me to sort of announce this to people or tell this to people, but we're going to expand to 16 players for 2025. As you guys can see, we'll have a few more people committed on the trip, and I think 16 is the next step for us going forward. I think 16 guys will make for one hell of a golf trip. Um, whatever that means for logistics, we'll figure out in the future. But uh, as of right now, we're planning on going to 16 in 2025 and 12 for 2024. And I think that's a pretty exciting thing. I had to sneak that in before Kyle cut me off like he does in every podcast. That was going to be my final announcement. I got one more. I'll try to sneak in there. I won't let Kyle know about it, but
there's just no way Flop has another injury. I just
dude's got the fucking Rose Island hip going on right now. Like
D Rose.
yeah, the guy's like prime D Rose. He comes out, has a near MVP season, and then just complete injury bug gets him back-to-back years.
Yeah, so next year we're hoping to bring back Mac, Fetty, and Flop. Bring this thing to 16 and keep her moving.
Yeah, bring Parker and a player yet to be named, and we'll already be at 15 at that point. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%, 100%. P, appreciate you joining us, brother. Excited to have you on this trip. Excited to have you meet the fellas. Rattle a couple bogs. Hit a couple net eagles the Aki way.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
And yeah, it'll be a good time.
No, I'm excited,
Parker,
boys.
we need that handicap to be accurate.
What do you mean? Oh,
just-
yeah. Well,
We need it. If you're a 5, you're a 5. If you're a 10, don't be showing up as no 5 and get on the
Trust me.
conductors.
listen, I'm at a 5. I will say, though,
Bro's
I did just shoot
potentially exposing a draft strategy before our eyes right here,
That's
Kyle. Cut the
crazy.
clips.
Yeah.
Cut this thing out.
Chase, you see this
No.
thing?
Chase Beerbauer ain't never making it to the 44 club here at the end of this video. For those of you that are out here watching dudes bounce boats off trampolines, you get what I'm saying. As long
do
as
need to
it's right
see-
there.
I do need to see how long. Do you guys know how long the courses are that we're playing?
I do.
Yes.
You want me to tell you, or you want to take that conversation offline? We can have a full-on breakdown of those.
That's
It's-
all right. We can take it offline. I'm curious to see how long they are.
Yeah, they can be long. I mean, the Mines can
well.
play 7,000 yards. Pilgrims can play like 7,400 yards if you want to play 7,400 yards. But we'll take that conversation offline.
I played 7,000 yards yesterday and got my just millie rocked. Got my
Yeah.
face beat in.
I'm not trying to get anywhere near 7, so that's perfect. I'm more mid-low 6s, but
Kyle, we're losing the audience here. Can you get us out of here?
They're gone.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Jay, what was the last thing you wanted to bring up for us?
Oh, it is about the courses, but when we get